Hi, everybody. It's Monday. It's time for my Monday Night Live. I'm in the process of moving my live from Facebook to YouTube. So if you're watching on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. But yeah, you can find the link to my YouTube channel in the comment of the post on Facebook. But there's plenty of room on tonight's list if you'd like to get a donation-based card reading. All you have to do is click the link in the post and it'll take you to my Venmo or my Cash App. And once I see your donation come through, I will put your name on the list. I have 4 names on the list already today. I have Sarah, Tina, Jessica, and Bruce. So Sarah's number 1, Tina's number 2, Jessica's number 3, and Bruce is number 4. But if you would like to jump on the list, all you have to do is send a donation to my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. And I'd be happy to put you on the list for a card pull for a reading. Sorry, I guess I should be a little bit more specific about that. Hi, Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, you should click the link and come on over to my YouTube. Oh, hi, Josiah. Welcome. Let's see. Hi, Katrina. No, there's still definitely time. Oh, Moo, I just saw your donation come through. You're number 5. But yeah, there's plenty of room on the list if you want to jump on there. I do want to let you guys know that August 8th is probably going to be my last Monday Night Live for a while. I'm going to be in Washington, so yes, on this link. Hi, Josiah. um, so if you want a card pull, I suggest this week, next week, or the week after. I think there's 3 more before I'm going to take a break for August, the remainder of August. August 8th is going to be the last one. Let me just look at the calendar here. Yeah, 3 more Mondays. 3 more Mondays of lives. And then I don't know if I'm going to bring them back in September or not. I haven't made that call yet. But I have been bringing back the I've been bringing back the live crystal sales. So I am going to have a live crystal sale. I'm glad I checked that. Sorry. Josia, I just got your donation. Thank you so much. You're number 6. I got a text from Venmo, but they didn't. I was like, I need to check this really quick. So, Josia, you're number 6. But yeah, 3 more Mondays. Then I'm taking a break from Mondays after August 8th. And from crystal sales for August. So if you want some crystals, I'm going to have another live sale this Wednesday and the Wednesday after that. So the 20th and the 27th and the 3rd. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. The 20th, the 27th, and the 3rd, I will be having live crystal sales on Wednesdays starting at 7 Pacific Standard Time. And I'll continue those when I get back in September, but I don't know if I'm going to continue the Monday Night Lives in September. So if you want card pulls, now's the time to do it. Okay. Katrina, is that you, KL? We'll get you added here. Perfect. Katrina is number 7. Just want to check something. There we go. Put that back here. Make sure you can still hear me. So yeah. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was nice. It was a nice weekend. I've been getting much better. My health has been improving. Hi, Sarah. You're number 1 tonight, love. I was able to start getting back out there in the world this week, which was this past week. And now I'm trying to get back into my workout routine and bring all the things back in, right? Sometimes it's a little difficult to bounce back after not feeling great for a while, but feeling much better. And my live crystal sale last week was a lot of fun. It's still posted if you want to check out what I went through last week. I did a lot of points last week. If you're into points, like moss agate. The crystal sale is going to be on Facebook because I can only use my laptop on YouTube. So that doesn't really work. I need my phone to do the live sale with. So Facebook, I'm coming back to you for the live sales. It's been a fun foray into YouTube, but and I'm going to still keep doing the YouTube also for the next 3 weeks for the lives because it's just a better streaming service. Oh no, yeah, it's horrible, right? I'm so glad you're feeling better, Sarah. But yeah, it took me a minute to get in my head again after feeling not so great. So, well, let's get into the crystal of the week this week, everybody. I still have my special up if you want to. Jenny, just saw your donation come through. Thank you so much, Jenny. You're number 8. What was I saying? Crystal of the week. See, it just slid me right off track. It's fine though. The crystal of the week this week is Amazonite. Here's this. This is the crystal of the week. Amazonite. This is what Amazonite looks like in real life. This is a really high quality, beautiful spear of Amazonite. You can see its flash in there. So pretty. This is also from that same family of high quality Brazilian Amazonite. Amazonite, so the book says, we'll see what the book says. Meditation with this stone encourages us to explore who we are on the deepest level. It assists us in ascertaining what is true for us at the core of our being and asks us to own what we know as our truth with unshakable certainty and absolute confidence. I love that. Isn't it beautiful, Sarah? Yeah. I also have Amazonite in eggs. And I have 1 heart left. All the hearts of Amazonite went pretty fast. Which reminds me, I should probably put some Amazonite in this crystal sale that's coming up on Wednesday. because Amazonite's really great for opening the heart center to the throat. So if you have any issues with like, if you feel like your throat chakra is blocked, or if you feel like you really want to speak your truth in a really compassionate way, um, Amazonite is perfect for that. It's really gentle too. It's like a really gentle heart to throat opener. I love it. I love Amazonite. It's one of those minerals that I like just sleep on sometimes. Like it's flashy sibling labradorite or rainbow moonstone. I've always found myself so like attracted to those. But Amazonite's also a feldspar mineral. It has the flash in it. It's really pretty. It's really gentle. It's a really beautiful crystal to work with. I would highly recommend that even if you've been having like, what do you call it? Like if you have acid reflux, or if you have issues with, what is that called? Like heartburn, things like that. Amazonite can really help to soothe that stuff because it opens that channel energetically, especially, and it can really help the physical body with those things. So I would definitely, I love the eggs too. Eggs are really great to work with if you are trying to increase your fertility around something, which could even be like pregnancy if you want to have babies. Egg formations are great to work with, or if you're birthing like new projects and new things like that, egg formations are great to work with. If you really want to accentuate your feminine side or your feminine energy, eggs are great to work with. I should make a TikTok about egg formations. I'm really into them lately. But also, like, the hearts are also really cool. Hearts help us to remember. Amazonite's a great piece to have in a heart because it is so heart opening. It's nice to hold on to. Amazonite's a really great stone. But I really love this spear because of the quality of it, and the color of it is so beautiful. And it has some really nice flash in there too. If you can see the flash over here, yes, you can. It's not even taking very much light to show off the flash on that one. So, if you're interested in some Amazonite, just DM me, or you can come to my crystal sale on Wednesday evening, starting at 7 Pacific on Facebook. All righty. Oh, I forgot to grab. Oh, nope. Ganesh is right here. I thought I forgot to grab Ganesh for our collective card pull. And then we'll get into tonight's list of donators. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight for a card pull. Get those donation-based card pulls while you still can for the next 3 weeks. Next 3 Mondays. I'm always available for one-on-one sessions. You can always book me through my website. Ooh, Drive. Today we got Drive. Show on the side. Collective Drive. This is kind of like the Chariot card in tarot. The card that I pulled for myself today was the Eight of Wands. I usually do a card pull a day for myself, sometimes from multiple decks, And the Drive card to me is like, I think it's just reminding us to like stay focused, stay on your game, like keep moving your like your mission. What drives you forward? What's keeping you going? And focusing on that. And it's not necessarily like career driven either. It's like, what really drives you? What motivates you? What do you love doing? What do you love creating? What do you love, you know? And the Amazonite can really help with that too. Like maybe if you're trying to figure that out, like what your purpose or what your drive is all about, like the Amazonite can really help you get into your heart space to really examine that. So I think that's a very interesting combination that's come up today is Amazonite and drive, because they really do go together. If it's like you're looking for that drive or you're looking for that passion or what is really in my heart and what do I want to drive my ship forward with, like Amazonite can really help you out with that. Okay, let's get into everybody's readings tonight. If you would like a donation-based card pull, all you have to do is send a donation to my Venmo or Cash App, which are both linked in my comments of this video. Hi, welcome. Let's see. So Sarah, you got the 10 of Swords tonight. And when the 10 of Swords comes up, it's usually the end of something. It's the end of a cycle. This could, I mean, if you think about it, going all the way from 1 in the beginning to 10 at the end, you're at the end of something, but it's like the end of something challenging, or that's something that you've had to really work to get through. And so if things have felt like difficult or like a lot of obstacles lately, just know that that is all like coming to an end soon, Sarah. And that you're in the process, you're beginning the process, or you will be soon, of moving on from something and into something new. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would make sense if you were just like ending a relationship, like, but I love this version, this deck's imagery of the 10 of Swords, because it's like knowing that you're ready for like to take that first step into something else, and you're ready to like own what you've been through and like own the challenges, but know that you don't like get stuck there or that's not always how it's going to be, like and it's the universe progressing you forward in a way that is sometimes very scary. Yeah, it can be very scary, but when you get on the other side of all of this, you're going to see how like your resilience and your magnificence and your ability to continue to like really survive these things that make us stronger. And there's something that I keep hearing over and over again from different sources. I've read it, seen TikToks about it. I just keep hearing this over and over. And that is the energy of like, if you are scared about something, oh, I totally get it. It can be really scary. Like if you are in in the throes of an issue that you don't know how it's going to be resolved, or you can't see how it's going to be resolved, tell yourself, thank you for showing me how this issue was resolved. It really puts you on the other side of it, like you're over it already. And I was facing some things like a couple of weeks ago that were giving me a lot of anxiety, and like I couldn't really see the way out. And I started saying that to myself before I fell asleep at night, like, just thank you for helping me to see or how this issue was resolved, so you can begin to feel the going through it and being on the other side of it. All right, Sarah, my dear. All right, Tina. Tina's up next. He just doesn't treat me well, and he has a lot of mental problems. So, yes, it's very challenging. Yes. But good for you for moving on and knowing that you can heal and do better for yourself and your child, you know? I'm really good for you, Sarah. Tina, you got the High Priestess this evening. I don't know if you're watching anywhere right now, Tina. Maybe you'll catch it on the replay, but Tina, this is a time of like really, I feel like there is this like shift for you. You're welcome, Sarah. I feel like there is this shift for you, this like, I don't know, it feels like kind of like a release. Maybe it happened last week during that Capricorn full moon. I feel like a lot of things went down in that Capricorn full moon that hi Tina that gave us all kind of like a kick in our confidence that we needed. And I feel like this is that for you. Like there's something that you're like really gaining confidence around, and especially with it being the High Priestess, maybe it could be intuitively related or really trusting your gut, your instincts, like or trusting, you know, what however you receive intuitive information and feeling really like, okay, like this is me, and like I got this, and I'm starting to understand it, and it's starting to feel integrated into you. Or this is all to this, if it's not happening right now, this could be happening in the future for you. But it also, I like look at her throat chakra with the Amazonite egg, you know. Look, it's like I feel like it's like being able to like really feel like you're becoming more and more in touch with your heart and your truth and speaking that. And I think that's the important part for you right now, Tina, is that like you're moving into a space, or you have moved into a space where you feel safe to express your truth, and that I feel like is or will be changing a lot for you internally. That's going to change a lot for you externally in positive ways with the High Priestess. Love that card. Amazonite is really really coming up, bubbling into the consciousness tonight. It's really, 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 really the crystal of the moment right now. Amazonite also too has very like regal vibes. It kind of reminds me of lapis lazuli in that way, where it has this kind of like, here's some lapis. Reminds me of like royalty, and like really feeling like it's not about being like above anyone, but it's about feeling that like that empowerment over your own self and over your own domain. And I feel like Amazonite, I feel like lapis is masculine energy in that regard. And I feel like Amazonite is the feminine balance to that. I feel like they both have kind of a different way of expressing that, like, this is the queen and this is the king, if you will. So, oh, that's okay, Katrina. I haven't gotten to you yet. I'm just about to head into number 3, and you are number 7. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. I don't know if you're here tonight or not, or if you're watching on the replay. I hope you're well. Oh, hi. Oh, Jessica, you got the Empress. Love that card. Did you get that last week? I feel like, or maybe you've had it recently. I don't know. It just feels like a very resonant card for you. But again, like about really producing, like what I was talking about with the egg-shaped crystals, like really amplifying the fertility. Oh, gotcha. But it's like fertility in your own, like fertility in your projects, fertility in your like own expansion of like what you're doing and how you're making it all kind of come to life and the adventures that it's taking you on. But there's kind of this like silent like knowing within you that you're being guided in the directions that you need to be guided in. And like because in this deck, like the Empress has her eyes closed, like she doesn't really need to worry about it. She knows that there's divine guidance, and she knows that there is always like safety and security and comfort for her as she brings new things onto the planet. So I don't think I think these are all things that are just kind of like naturally flowing or naturally happening. And you don't have to like push too hard to create. It's just kind of organically and naturally happening. So that's awesome. Bruce, let's get to your card this evening, Bruce. You're welcome. Let's see. Bruce, you got the Four of Wands. I also feel like you may have gotten this recently. um I mean, I know that like I feel like this is about your upcoming like trip. Like I know you're staying in this really cool house, and like I feel like this is finding like joy in that experience. Like I think it's going to be really fun for you, and I think you're going to have a lot of like magic show up. And I don't know if it's going to happen for other people, but it's going to happen for you. And like I feel like that's really important for you to like see that and kind of like take yourself out of your day-to-day life and all the like work that you've been doing and like pouring into everything. And I think that this, like the trip that you're going on, is going to help you to really see, like, I don't want to say like you're so far ahead of the curve, but like really, like people are really trying to understand, like even just a fraction of what you've been able to like change and do and create in your life. So I feel like this is going to be a time of you like really seeing what how much you've done and like really what you're capable of and your own brand of magic. Right, Moo, let's get to yours. You're welcome, Jessica. Moo, you got the World today. I really do love this card. Um, I know that like I think last week we were talking about like some relationships maybe weren't quite resonating with you anymore. But I feel like this is like kind of an opening into the next frequency of you, the next vibration of you, and really surrendering to that and letting go of a lot of, or maybe processing the some fear and anxiety that you'd been holding on to from the past. And I feel like the friendships not feeling aligned any longer, those are a really good sign to show you like how much you're changing and how much you're evolving. And I think there's a level of acceptance that's coming in for you soon, for you to really like see your own progress and see what you've really worked through and what you're no longer holding on to, and like really stepping into a new self paradigm. So I think like um oh no, I think that this is a time for you to be really like letting go of the fear or freaking out about anything and really surrendering over to the universe, like allowing it to help support you and allowing you to feel safe and things like that, and really processing. I think sometimes we have to go through the freak out to get to that. But you are, I feel like, on the precipice of starting to feel really shifted and really changed. I get that the negative past seems so real. No, Josia, you're next. You didn't miss yours. Uh, but the past is over. And when we really try to be in the present as much as possible, because the future is a blank slate and hasn't happened yet. And we can really, it's like empowering yourself to really take your energy back, and knowing that just because that happened in the past doesn't mean that it's going to happen in the present or in the future. So like letting everything from the past go is really important so that you're not recreating it. Okay, my dear. Hello. All right, Josia, it's your turn. And then Katrina, and then Jenny. Josia. Let's see what would like to come forward for you tonight, love. Wow, you got the Fool and the Magician tonight, Josia. 2 for 1. I feel like, well, with the Fool coming first, like there's been maybe some big changes, or just really starting from new, starting fresh energy coming in. That maybe at first was a little like, oh, is this good? But now or you will be in the future being able to see how that all of this is really in alignment. And I feel like there's some bigger things that are coming in your way. Maybe you can feel them, maybe you know what they are, or maybe you can just feel the energy of them. But I feel like there's some like bigger things that are in store for you, that right now it's just taking you being really open in order to attract them, and or to let them know that and I mean like let it know, like the energy, letting the energy know that it's okay to come to you now, of these newer, bigger things. But it took like really hitting like a reset button or a refresh, a restart, and allowing yourself to feel into some new energy, and start anew, start fresh. Here you go, dear. Katrina, you're up next. If you would like a reading, all you have to do is send a donation of any amount to my Venmo or Cash App, which are both linked in the comment of this YouTube video and Facebook. Katrina, let's get you a card here, my dear. You got Judgment tonight, Katrina. Judgment is usually that moment when we can, like I was saying with Moo, like where we allow ourselves to release attachment from something, which can be the past, or it could be a relationship, or it could be other, it could be people, it could be whatever, a job, whatever we feel. It could have been an unhealthy attachment, but releasing the attachments so that we can allow for the new things to come in. And I feel like Judgment is that moment, Katrina, where you release all the things, where you release the fear, where you release the anxiety, where you release like what this attachment to, like, well, what if that happened? What if this happened? And like doing that. So, the Judgment is that moment where you actually free yourself and release yourself from all of that, from all of those attachments, so that everything can come together. And sometimes it takes a lot of trust and a lot of like belief in yourself and in your relationship with the universe that you're going to bring these things in, that you're going to attract these things, that everything's going to come together the way that is in your best interest. Okay? All right, Jenny. It is your turn, my dear. Oh, Jenny, we pulled the same card today. This is the card that I pulled earlier. Eight of Wands is all about that, like getting things going, getting the momentum going, getting the wheels turning, getting things spinning and popping, and bringing things together, like kind of like lighting the fuse, if you will, So if there's something that you have been like putting off or sleeping on a little bit, this is a good time to revisit that if it's something that you've started already, or it's a time to put the wheels into motion for something new for yourself. But like now's the time for that like divine spark to come in. So just keep moving in the direction that feels like authentic to you. But I do feel like there's a lot of like energy movement that's happening and moving forward and things like that. So it's all coming together. It's all coming together in a way where you're going to see how the pieces fit. And maybe if there's a couple of pieces that are missing, I feel like those the other things coming together will give you the wherewithal or the inspiration or the clues to get you to those other missing pieces. But it's all going to come together. It is coming together, and it is like, this is, I feel like that, like, go get it energy, or go, you put yourself out there energy. You can make it happen. Yeah, that's the Eight of Wands for you tonight, Jenny. Right, everybody. That was the last name on my list. Thank you to everyone so much who donated. You're all wonderful and I love you. I am going to, like I said earlier, I'm going to be having a live crystal sale on Facebook on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have to let it get a little bit cooler in my house before we discuss crystals. So, and August 8th is going to be my last Monday for a while. So, if you want to get a tarot card pull, the next 3 weeks is the time to do it. Then I might be I will be signing off for the rest of the month of August, but I don't know if I'll be back after that. So, all right, everybody, I hope you have a fabulous week. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Wednesday night. If you're interested in the crystals, don't worry, I'll remind you. And I love you all. Good night. Bye.